I want to bring in Justin Choi now. He's campus reform correspondent and a student at UCLA. Thanks for being with us. So the dust has settled, so to speak. How are you feeling about everything that has happened there in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me, Marni. Yeah, I'm happy the police officers came in and really made sure that the protesters all dispersed, but I do feel like this should have happened way earlier. Um, Obviously, when the protesters had the encampment, they took over Royce Hall and they graffitied parts of the building, and protesters screaming things like UCLA divest, from the river to the sea, Intifada, keep the Zionists out. So a lot of hate speech was said throughout the whole week, and I'm happy now that the whole thing is settled down, but I'm very sad to see our campus still graffitied down, and to see a lot of trash still out there.
What do you think is the appropriate consequence for the students involved in the unlawful protest?
Yeah, so UCLA did release a statement talking about how they will conduct an independent investigation. However, I do think that UCLA needs to be more stricter with that. Obviously, they have their own investigation going on. So I'm all for peaceful protests. I'm all for the First Amendment. But those who said things like Intifada, those who are advocating for violence, and those who were caught on camera, let's say, throwing water bottles or cones at each other, or who are punching each other, throwing hands, those people deserve to, maybe get suspended. I'm not sure what UCLA should be doing, but they need to be more stricter in terms of what should be allowed on campus and whatnot.
What do you think about the accusations and the characterization that young students are being radicalized by some of these outside groups? Have you seen or heard that happening on campus, and the impression that's having on you and your peers?
Yeah, so as a student journalist at Campus Reform, I've been going around and asking people what their opinion regarding this is. But I do feel like a lot of students do feel as if there are an outside group. For example, when I was at the protest a couple of days ago, a lot of the protesters that I saw from both sides were not even UCLA students. A lot of these people were probably in their upper 20s, maybe 26, 27, around that age. And so a lot of people and all of the agitators who even started the whole violence weren't even students. So there definitely is an outside influence, and we don't know who they exactly are, but it is clear that a lot of people that lived in LA all came, and they were not UCLA students.
As you have studied there at UCLA, concerns about anti-Semitism as you talk to students of the Jewish faith, have there been concerns since October the 7th? And tell me what you've seen on campus.
No, definitely, especially after October 7th, and especially after this whole thing this week. A lot of Jewish students are scared to go back, and they're very uncomfortable. And it makes sense, because if you have faculty and staff and professors who are out there at the encampment, shouting and screaming divest from Israel, and screaming Intifada, as a Jewish student, they probably would feel very uncomfortable. So a lot of Jewish students are very uncomfortable, and they're very happy about a law enforcement coming in and settling the whole place down. But a lot of them are still scared.
Well, I know you've got a lot of studying to do. Justin, thanks for taking the time out to talk to us. It's tough to get any work done with everything that's happening on your campus and others, but we appreciate your voice.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.